as you share your thinking, you help all of us know where your thinking came from in the book. Okay, what in the book got you to think about that? That helps other people notice things that they might not have noticed in the book. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. All right, so let's get started. So we began Salamander Surprise yesterday, and who can talk a little bit about the very first chapter? Okay, start us off.
So, on the first chapter, it talked about how it was pet day at the girls' school, and that she was gonna bring her dog named Goldie, and she said that everyone will be jealous when she shares her pet.
So everybody's gonna be jealous when she comes in on the pet day. And anything else from the first chapter that was really important for us to hold on to?
And when she went to school, she saw Isabella, and she liked her pet. And then she showed her pet to her, and then she was
Who showed their pet to whom?
Isabella showed her pet to the girl, and she said, lying in some weeds was the weirdest looking creature I've ever seen. It was yellow and black with big eyes and a long tail. And she screamed and tripped over her dog.
Oh my gosh. Mariah, you had something else you wanted to add in?
First, the girl said is that a lizard? And then Isabella laughed, and she said, no, it's a salamander.
Why do you think the girl thought it was a lizard?
Because it looks like a lizard because it's long.
Do you remember when we first looked at our very first book, Amazing Salamanders? What did we think?
We thought that it was,
But in the book it said that that they look alike, so because
Similar to lizards.
yeah.
and Zayden said that he thought that they were lizards, but they weren't, because in the first chapter it said that salamanders look like lizards, but they're not lizards.
On chapter 2 of Salamander Surprise,
Let's all go to chapter 2 with Nair. Head over to chapter 2 in your book.
the girl thought that her dog Goldie everyone was gonna be jealous, but she was wrong because everyone laughed at her dog because he made a big mess, and then Isabella's salamander was really interesting to everyone.
And
in chapter 2.
Oh, go ahead, sweetie.
And in chapter 2, when Isabella was sharing, it said when in the first chapter when the girl had said that Isabella was gonna be jealous, like everyone was gonna be jealous of her pet, she was wrong because and then everybody was laughing and everybody liked it, and
Let's go to that part
and
where
then
you're saying that you figured out that everybody liked the salamander.
Page 13.
Talk to us.
13.
Yeah, page 13. How do you know that these kids really like that salamander? Talk to us.
Because all the things that Isabella was talking about, they thought it was interesting, and
You can tell they're interested because they're all going like this.
So
this.
the body language in the
And
illustrations.
And
Yeah.
I can tell from the picture, like what Brandon said, and from the words. It said that made the class laugh, but it was a good sort of laughing, not the way they had laughed at me and Goldie. So it sounds like to me that the girl is actually jealous now.
Go ahead.
They thought it was interesting because they never knew this stuff, and they probably didn't know about salamanders.
And salamanders? On the first page of What a Disaster on chapter 2, he did all the these things because he was very excited.
Who is the he? Can you say who the he was?
Goldie was very excited, so he just started fighting with this dog, which the other dog started it, and then he just took the girl's pencil thing holder and started ripping it up and just tearing it up.
And Zayden, you have been holding and waiting for everyone to finish.
Yes.
Thank you for being so considerate of all the other folks. What's going on in your thinking?
On chapter 3,
So let's all go to chapter 3 with Zayden.
everyone's amazed on how they can just walk through fire. With and they use a
Liquid.
like a liquid, like what was it? A foam or mucus that protects their skin from the heat, and if it dries up, they just scratch it off with their foot.
Oh, that was from the other book, wasn't it?
No, this
Was that this book? Where
Yeah,
it scratches
the other
it off?
book
Yeah.
has.
Oh,
And the
other
other book has it too.
The other book said that the mucus and the foam.
amazing sound.
And then this, when she said that, she thought it was like all over the body, and then you could see it, and it's disgusting.
Oh,
I
look
have
at
something.
that.
I have something else to say about chapter 3 on page 19. I was gonna say that I think now that the school doesn't like the salamander, now that they don't know what a salamander is, and they think that maybe they think that it got lost, like where they sit or something, or like in their stuff, and the teacher, it says Miss Fisher said that we all had to help look for Sam, and it said that it was disgusting because like they were probably scared like that it would be like on them or like in their stuff.
All right, talk to us.
I wanted to show it because the girl was by the fountain and by the lockers there was sand, but she didn't want to tell Isabella because she got jealous because no one was interested in her pet.
When the girl finds Sam behind the water fountain, and you said she doesn't tell, Mariah, why do you think she doesn't tell the teacher or Isabella about finding this pet?
Because she was too jealous of Isabella's pet because everyone was interested in it, but no one was interested in hers.
Can you tell us how you figured that out on page 20 and 21 there, when that happened?
Because on page
somewhere in chapter 3.
On 20 and 21?
right here, on 13,
Uh-huh.
everyone was interested when she was talking.
And that's Brandon talked to us about that too. And then over on page 20, when she doesn't tell that she's found Sam, why do you think she didn't tell? Let her share her thinking for this, because she brought it up, and then you guys add your thinking in, okay?
Okay.
Why do you think she didn't just go tell her?
Because she didn't want to tell her that she found it. Or then, wait, I know. Because if she found it the next day, she thinks that people would be noticing her, and that's all.
Did you notice how when she kept thinking about that, Mariah said, oh yeah. So your thoughts came to you? So we want to hear from these two fellas right here.
Because if she gave her her pet, then everybody would have still thought about her pet, and if she didn't, the focusing would have been on her dog.
What helped you to know that?
Because
What did you say or do something? Because that's how we figure our characters out, is what they say or what they do or what they think. What was a clue for you?
I was reading this page, and it says I was pretty sure it was Sam, but I hadn't said anything. I think she said she didn't say anything because she didn't want everybody to like her pet more than hers.
Talk to us, Satan. What are you thinking over here? You've heard a couple ideas. Mix that all in with yours. What are you thinking?
Well, I think that she didn't tell anyone because in the beginning, it she said when everyone at school will be jealous of my pet, and then here on page 9, she got jealous of the salamander because how many things it could do, and dogs can only do like
Backwards.
tricks and stuff
So,
like that.
so why do you think? How does that lead you to why she didn't tell?
Because she didn't tell because she didn't want to no, she didn't want anyone else to be, she wanted everyone to be jealous of her pet. And I don't think it will work.
So let's think about what you did today as readers. You were using what our characters said and what our characters did to help you figure out why they were doing different things in the story. That is really important reader work, because in books that you're reading, the author doesn't just tell you why characters do things. You have to figure that out for
Yeah.
yourself, right?
It's like 39 Clues where you have to, the Infinity Ring where you have to figure out,
Oh, I like
there's like
that.
a lot of puzzles.